There it is.
Should be good.
Live.
Yeah, it is a bit yellow. If you do want to turn up the turn the coolness on.
Alright, so this is 3,800 here. And I can go as high as you want. I can also turn down the brightness if it's too bright.
There we go.
What? Like drugs?
Oh, I'll think. Hey, Sam, how you doing? How you doing tonight? Bring this a bit closer. Lean on it. Brandy, hey, how you doing? Yeah. Oh, that's the live? I know that's what I always got to do too. All right. Chats are back on here. Let's see. Benjamin, happy Thursday. Thank you, my friend. Sam, good.
Sam.
Yeah, Sam White, all good, thanks. Stephanie says hello to Eli and Scott.
Hi, Stephanie.
How you doing? Jenny, happy birthday, Scott. Thank you so much. Old man here, got to celebrate it with Eli here in, I guess, well, St. Louis area.
Yeah.
St. Louis area. We did...
Illinois wants to claim it.
That's right. We actually did a couple of challenges today. We started off with the...
Looking for you.
Are they looking for her?
Yeah. So where's Amber?
Where is Amber?
Hi.
Yeah, there she
Sam.
is. She didn't want to be, I don't know, she's a little
Camera
I'm
shy.
busy working.
Are you drunk over there? Did you know? She's not, no. Let's see, Karen, how you doing? Hope you're doing well tonight. Tammy Swartz, good evening.
Yep.
Let's see here. Oh, we got a lot of people coming in now.
Everybody's wishing you a happy birthday. It's his anniversary of his 21st birthday.
21st, yeah. It's my 27th year in a row. I've been celebrating my 21st. Is that right? No, wait. 21st, 20. I'm 46 anyways.
Yeah.
So Eli thought I was younger than him. So
He looks young.
I thought he thought I was immature, and so that's why I thought.
No.
Yeah. Jenna, hello from Kansas. Good evening. Ruth says happy birthday. Arbot, thank you for the wishes. Brandy, happy birthday. I do try and read them all. Finally alive. In my old stomping grounds. All right, Maria. Where were you from? Where were you from around here? I kind of like started off in St. Louis. That's where I landed. And then I went to, where's Gibby's? St. Clair?
St. Clair.
St. Clair. And then the next day,
Ravensville?
the round table.
Oh, Fallon.
Fallon. Oh, was that in Fallon?
I think so.
Okay. I thought it was Belleville? Belleville?
Bellevue. Yeah.
Oh, is
There's
it?
a-
Oh, okay, I'm
Is
wrong.
it Belleville or Belleville?
There's a view.
View. Yeah, View.
Okay.
Bellevue. Something like that.
It's all St. Louis.
Yeah, it's St. Louis area, I guess.
They all claim it.
That's right. And then I actually went to, I did a CC's Pizza Challenge.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Eli had done that previously. And then today we did the hot dogs, and then we did some milkshakes. So
It's a good day. Milkshakes
it
and hot dogs.
was, yeah, a good birthday. Got to meet you guys. These guys picked me up from the airport, which was really cool.
And let's be honest, that was his best birthday present he could have
It
done.
was, yeah. He picked me up in his Rolls Royce, and they got
wish.
they got the umbrella out for me
Right.
and everything.
The red carpet.
Yeah. Raquel, how you doing? She says hello to you as well.
Oh, hello.
And happy birthday from Stephanie. Karen, how you doing? Phyllis Spicer, hello, hello. Yes, we're both doing well. Tammy says happy birthday. Jenna, Marina, damn, you're 46. What's your secret? My secret, I guess, just eat lots of food. No, I don't know. I think I just have young genetics.
Must be. I do think that the more food with preservatives we eat, the more preserved we are.
That makes sense. That only makes sense. So as I'm getting older, kind of, I guess I get more preserved. You know?
I would think so.
I like that. You look fabulous. Thank you, Jenny. Eli, maybe she's talking to you.
It has to be you. It's your birthday.
No, you're being generous. It
You're not
is
even on
Amber.
camera.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but I traveled a lot to St. Louis. Okay, that makes sense. Brandy, hey guys, from Tiffany. How you doing, Tiffany? Brandy says, haha, birthday, Scott, from Wellington. Tiffany says, happy birthday. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. How you doing? Long time away from, I guess, using your pool. She's posted pictures of her pool before. A very nice backyard pool there.
Nice.
Lynn says, happy birthday. Thank you so much.
I can't have a pool at my house.
No?
We live in the woods, man. It'd be
You
too
live in
much
the
work.
woods.
I'm not going to do
Yeah,
that.
that's my excuse too.
Yeah.
Actually, my excuse is my backyard is too small.
There you go. We have plenty of acreage, but there's a lot of trees,
There you
so
go.
it's
Nice.
not going to happen.
Yeah. Well, maybe one day we'll see. Happy birthday, Scott. Where's the Costco pizzas and hot dogs for you guys? I know this is usually a lot of my lives. I'll do
I watch that.
the hot dogs and the pizza. So we're not actually eating tonight because we have eaten.
We've ate.
Yeah, Eli crushed a gallon of milkshakes earlier, so did very well here. Tell ya, it was a unique challenge because
It was.
we weren't allowed to sit together.
That was weird. So they allowed two people to do the challenge
At once.
simultaneously.
Yeah.
But you can't sit together. We was hoping to be at the same table. They would not allow it.
But we can look at each other, so we were. It was a little interesting
Yeah.
because we were facing each other in two booths, and we were like looking at each other. It was usually sit beside each other, but
I think after the challenge was over, we gave them a pretty good marketing thing because it's probably America's oldest food challenge, maybe even the oldest in the world. Who knows?
and they didn't even know that.
They didn't even know it.
But they said that their challenge had been there since 1940 or something like that.
A food challenge since 1940. You'd think they'd promote that. This is the oldest food challenge around.
that I've ever heard of. I heard of one other one that was a steak in Salem. Was it Salem, Oregon? No, wait. Yeah, and it was like 75.
Oh,
I
wow.
think it
And
was
that's an
75.
old
That's
food
an old
challenge.
one too. Yeah. So, it was the longest food challenge that I've ever heard of, anyways.
And you may see a potential record when the videos come out.
Yeah.
So be ready for a video.
Yeah, that's right. Happy birthday from Lynn's Jeffrey. Thank you. From QLD Australia. Lynn's, that's awesome. Someone I know might be going to Australia next year. Someone I know.
Who knows?
Yeah, you never know. I mean, nothing's set in stone.
It's
but
never set in stone, is it? Things change so quickly from week to week, month to month.
It's funny you were telling me about the Vegas challenge, and then you had it planned, and then it was like, no, don't bother coming down here.
right before, yeah, absolutely, man.
Won't get too much into it, but we'll just say he had a trip planned, and it almost got canceled last minute. But Brandy, just message in a little bit here. Daryl, happy birthday. Thank you. John, how you doing? Happy birthday, Scott, from Scott Mason. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Lots of celebration. Yeah, celebrating here. We actually almost celebrated at a different place tonight, which was the first hotel.
Yeah, somebody made a not best pick, I guess.
Okay, when you're on the road, it's you
don't know.
You don't know. So I picked a place, 7 stars or better,
You think this would be good?
decent place.
Yeah.
And I wish I had my camera because we're watching in the camera right here, but I actually have a video of it. There wasn't the cleanest pillow.
Right.
May have had a bug or more. And so that being said, Eli and I said, this is cool, it's like we're outdoor camping.
I can live with life,
It's good, but Amber was kind of like,
Nope.
no, we're so here we are at the Four Seasons. No, not the Four Seasons, but she did have VIP access to this hotel. I don't know how, but it's a good place here for my birthday. So
Not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, yeah. We've got a gym and a pool here, which is kind of cool. So, David, how you doing, Mr. David Hawking? That was here earlier.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah. David. David is probably gonna wonder. Okay, where my guy? Where his guy is? I know
He is here.
he is here.
And thank you, Sam. I appreciate that.
Hey, oh, that's two right there.
There he is.
I had this little guy here today on one of my challenges. Actually, no, yesterday was a really good one. Did I have him today? I don't think.
You showed him to me. I don't think.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him.
No,
We
but-
had very small tables though.
Yeah, the hot dog one was it was stand up, and we couldn't even fit all our cameras on there. We had a surprise guest there, Brandon to Garbage Disposal.
He came out to see us.
Yeah, he came out for both challenges.
Great
And,
guy.
Yeah, and so he was doing a little videotaping. Eli had his 4 cameras.
Mind you, we're facing this way just like we are right
Yeah.
now. We don't know what's going on behind us. We haven't seen the footage, but we've heard stories, so you might see some background things going on.
Yeah, it wasn't planned, not on our part, anyways.
Everything's ad lib with these food challenges.
Oh, and Shane says, who is Eli and Amber? For those of us who don't not know, Eli is Eli,
A guy named
he's a
Eli.
guy named Eli, and Amber's his wife there.
Yeah, that's my wife, Amber. She made a short appearance and she got camera shy.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, I do food challenges. I've been doing it maybe not quite 2 years, so not
Years.
nearly as experienced as some of the best eaters around.
Nah.
But I do try and have a good time doing it, meeting some great people, which is always, that's really the goal of everything. Just, just have a good experience overall.
Absolutely. That's kind of like been my motto, especially over the last year or so. Is I've said it. I want to go meet other competitive eaters, meet other people in the industry, and just see how they are, and if you
Absolutely.
how you get along with them, and you guys have a common hobby. For us, anyways,
Right.
Eli and I both, this is not our full-time job, but we both enjoy doing it enough that we, travel. We make extensive plans to go do this stuff.
some
Travel
good
to St.
connections.
Louis,
Absolutely.
right? So
This is awesome, and so obviously Scott has a passport. I don't have one yet, but hopefully within the next few months we'll get a passport, and maybe
Yeah.
next year maybe even do some traveling.
I think so. I think he should come out to Canada, and that would actually be cool because I've never been to east of Saskatchewan.
Okay.
So Winnipeg,
Sounds like a
Manitoba,
trip.
Manitoba, Ontario. There's a lot of challenges. I don't know if they're defunct or not, but there's a ton of challenges.
You gotta do a
in
lot
Ontario.
of research anymore.
You do, yeah. Especially with people not updating them and.
And I'm not mentioning any names, but Scott had planned on doing a certain challenge in this area where we were under the impression we were going to do it all the way up until a few days ago.
Yeah.
And they basically said, no, it ain't going to happen.
Yeah. They were explicit about
were.
us coming. So
They're well known in the food challenge industry about doing that, so I wasn't super surprised, but I actually thought we was going to get to do the challenge.
Yeah.
And because Scott's got a great personality, and they were
Not this
mesmerized
Scott,
by
not
him.
Scott, the other guy.
But then we just called to confirm, and they told us to kick rocks. It ain't gonna
Yeah.
happen, And after the plane's been, booked and everything, and we're gonna make the best of it.
That's right, and we are.
Yeah,
We
we're
are. I
having a
mean, we
great
do.
time.
We actually. We still actually have an open day on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, with some of these trips, you get it. A lot of them, you'll get 70 to 80% plan. You may know the challenges you're going to, but you don't know exactly
Yeah.
that the time that you're gonna go. So I planned out most of the trip pretty decently.
And I asked if you wanted any help, but he
Yeah.
did amazing work.
I
He's
think it's hard.
meticulous.
Sometimes it's hard to overlap plans unless you go, you got these days and I got these days. But we do have, so for tomorrow we're going to be doing a pizza challenge in a place called West Mains in Jefferson. Is that it?
Jefferson City.
Jefferson City? Okay,
Capital.
yeah. The capital. And heck, I didn't know that. I found that out today. But we're going to be doing a pizza challenge there, which is nice. They got a $100 cash prize.
Yep.
If you complete
That's
it.
the minimum.
That is, yeah,
So it's possibly larger. It's a jackpot prize where every time someone loses, the money goes up a little more. But the minimum is 100. So
yeah.
hopefully,
I did call them this like earlier in the week, and they said it was 100. But the good thing is that when we win,
we're not
that's
driving
right.
out there for nothing.
No, not driving out to Jefferson City. Although it is the capital, we do plan on winning, but we will probably get the $100 if we do win. So that'll be cool. David says, "Tell Eli he has a new subscriber."
I appreciate that very much, Dave. Thank you so
awesome.
much.
Cindy Lou says, "Hey guys, love you both. Eli is a great eater." Sam says, "He is.
I appreciate that very much.
He is a very good eater. I've seen that today. I'm gonna have a run for my money over the next few days here with him." You know what we don't actually have a team challenge.
You know, I think the one that we was going to do was a team.
It was, yeah.
But you're right. Everything's going to be solo.
So far, unless we decide to do something, I don't know.
Never know.
We never know. Okay, maybe we'll come up. The only other one that I saw was there was like this French fry team challenge, which seemed a little.
I know that one.
It seemed a little bit.
Was it dirty?
Yeah, something like that. It seemed a little bit. It's almost like you're like overlapping your fries and grabbing with forks and stuff.
Yeah, it's a big mess of fries.
Yeah. Brandon is the funniest fella ever. Yeah, you know what, Sam? I just met Brandon tonight for the first time, and he was a really nice guy. I was pleased. He was, really great guy.
I'm glad you got to meet him.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure. You just don't know unless you meet
absolutely.
someone, and this is really my first communications with him. Natasha says, "Hey Scott, how you doing?" Marina, hell, I would leave too. We did that in Nashville. Yeah, get out of there. Vegas, Big B's been running around a lot lately. Hope his camping channel blows up. I hope so too. He's almost at that 100,000 mark, so he's doing good there. And I know he's been doing some smaller challenges, and he's just trying to make things creative and fun without, I think, eating a ton of a lot of large challenges. So he's doing a really good job.
Yep.
One of those bobbleheads. Ask David. David he actually had that made for me. So I have had a few people ask about it.
That's pretty awesome.
But I know they're pretty expensive. I remember I had one done a while back, not necessarily for just me, but and they weren't very cost effective. They were very
Yes.
Did Amber have to go cup?
Did you get a to-go cup?
To get a go?
Oh, I didn't get a to-go cup
She did
today.
not.
What was that for?
So Amber is notorious for getting a to-go cup after she gets done with her meal. She wants a soda to go.
Oh, a soda to go, but
Or
she.
tea. I think she
Okay,
did tea.
but she did so she did the hot dog before we had our challenge.
Yes.
And she had the hot dog, and then she couldn't eat all of it. So there was like a bun that was this much, and the meat was like this much. It was a really odd proportion. I don't know how it went down, but I didn't want to say.
Let's say I didn't get a to-go box. I left it. I just
You left
let
it?
it go.
She leaves food on the table.
But I needed to-
Brandon, if you had told Brandon,
Oh, Brandon would have ate it.
He would.
Brandon-
Just ate my hot dog.
Yeah, no doubt.
We don't waste.
No, absolutely not. Old age catching up with you because here lately you've not been turning your comments on. What? I don't know. My comments are on, so Penny, I'm not sure. Like I have all the comments. I'm not sure.
Talking about your other videos? I mean, you're getting comments on your
I'm
YouTube?
getting comments on my YouTube, yeah. So I'm not sure what I've heard someone else say that as well. So I'm really not sure what you mean. If you can message me on Instagram at Scott Eats a Lot of Food and kind of describe it to me, and then
Let's see whose end it's on, maybe.
yeah, exactly. Raquel says, "LOL, Brandy, Amber, and her to-go cup." Sam says,
Yeah. I'm sure there will be many to-go cups this week.
"It's interesting. I didn't know that, but yeah, I mean, maybe
She believes that a to-go cup is part of the whole dining experience. You
Well,
eat and then you get the cup to go as
I'm
well.
little,
Okay.
so I can only drink one drink. So
Right.
I need one to go.
right."
They're expensive.
Not for you, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
They're expensive when I get them. I have to actually pay for them, but most of the time I don't. Sometimes, well, that's nice. Some restaurants are really nice, and sometimes we'll pay for the ladies' food as well. You need to hook up with Wi-Fi with Sean with Wi-Fi with Sean the Mouth. Oh, right now, isn't Sean going on tomorrow? No, he said he was going to go on the 12th. Was it 12th? No, on the Sunday. On actual Super Bowl Sunday. Ever plan on coming to the East Coast like Washington, D.C., New York, and Boston? B-mail, yeah, I've been to New York before. I have a video. I'm trying to think what it was called. It was a kosher challenge that I did with Joel. So I was there a few years ago, but I definitely want to come back. I am actually planning to go to Pennsylvania with Sean, or to see Sean the Mouth.
There's some good ones in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, some decent.
We're going to be going through there next month.
Oh.
I don't have a challenge scheduled in Pennsylvania. I'll be doing one in New Jersey and one in New York before we head out.
Any good ones?
So I'm going to do Cookie Munchers in New Jersey. I don't know the city. It's close to Trenton.
Yeah.
Glassboro, maybe. I can't remember. And maybe, I haven't decided, I might do the Clinton Hall Burger in New York. I've heard it's a good one. I don't know.
That's funny because we were talking earlier about food challenges, and we were talking about this Clinton Station diner that.
Yes.
So Joel, myself, and Badland Jugs, we all did a challenge together. Unfortunately, I lost the footage. I've had a few large challenges, and I lost the footage to that one, which would have been an awesome one. And it was supposed to be a 15-pound burger for the three of us, and I believe it was a half hour or whatever. Came out, and this thing was gigantic. It was like 27-pound burger, and it was supposed to be 15. It's advertised as a 15-pound burger.
Double.
Yeah, and so we were like, no, that's way bigger than 27. So they had to take out all the tomatoes, they took out a whole bunch of the vegetables, and they shaved the bun off to make it what they said was closer to 15. It ended up being closer to 17, and then there was fries on top of that.
Nice.
So it was, so good luck. Make sure you're
right.
What's the size of the burger?
Clinton Hall.
For a single person?
It's been a while. I want to say this burger was in the 4 to 5 pound range.
Okay.
It wasn't much. That will be on the return trip from our vacation, so
Right.
I'm probably going to be pretty stuffed anyway. So I didn't want a huge challenge. So I'm thinking the 5 pound range is probably good.
Yeah. Truth be told, it's going to be a 10-pound. He's going to crush it, and he's going to win the $300 or whatever it is. Brandy Raquel says, haha, Shane G, good to hear his greeting. I will check out his channel. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll be on a bunch of my future videos. Scott is a great guy. That Scott over there. This Scott right here is a good guy. Hit that like button. Yeah, if you guys don't mind. High five. Eli says, Brandy. Happy birthday again, Scott. What's your PayPal? So my PayPal is actually at the bottom of all my videos. It's at Scott Eats a Lot of Food. I'm trying to think if I don't know if I can pull that up here. What's the best way to pull that up?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know what actually I do. I'll figure out here, and I will go.
Just look at one of your old
videos. Look at one of my old videos, because honestly, I don't. I thought I could just before say at Scott Eats, and it would work, but I don't think it. I don't think it does that. Is it on there?
You pick. Oh, there it is.
Oh, right there. Okay, perfect. Sponsor a challenge. There we go. Control C, and then back over there. I just learned this. Control C, Control V. No, I'm just kidding. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, if you guys want to sponsor a challenge, feel free to do that. If you guys ever do send money to PayPal, just let me know what you guys want it used for. I'm more than happy. I owe David one. He's actually sent me some. And when we were in Vegas in May, I'm gonna do one of the Baconet. Is it the Baconet buffet or something like that? A really cool one. And he also wants me to do a White Castle challenge. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
There's a good location for White. Are you talking about Vegas, right?
Yeah.
There's a good one over there.
Is there?
Yep.
Good. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the street. I probably
Fremont. Is it downtown, or is it like strip?
It's over. It's right off where. Oh man, I'm having bad.
Okay.
Where
he's had one too many malt shakes tonight.
What's the restaurant where if you weigh 350?
Oh, the Heart Attack.
Heart Attack Grill. It's right close to that.
That's Fremont.
Is that Fremont?
Like really close
Okay.
to downtown, I think it is. But yeah, no, that's awesome. A brilliant, blessed Matt says hello, Eli. Blessings to you.
Hi.
That's a great name. I love it. Ryan says, hey Scott. My ex-wife also says hi. Sorry, my wife Alex. I don't know why it says ex-wife. I have an ex-wife, so I'm like just Heidi, Ryan's wife as well. Am I turning red? I feel like I'm red right now. Prince, happy birthday from Texas. So Eli, maybe in
Yes.
Texas coming up.
Planning on doing a long road trip. We're going to drive to Texas from Indiana, so I'm going to be hitting a few states along the way. Haven't got any official plans yet, but yeah, I'm planning on doing probably somewhere 2 to 4 challenges in Texas.
A day.
Not a day. But, I've never been out that way, and I think it's about time.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't been to Texas in a while. It's been like 25 years since I've been to Texas. Oh, wow. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, that is awesome. I'm going to give that a heart there. Karen's amazing. Karen's one of my amazing followers. Always here,
awesome.
whenever she can be on here. I see a lot of people here too that are generally on, which is great. Brandy says hello to David. What no to go cup? Oh, love you, Amber, says Brandy. Strange to watch you live without you eating. I know. You know what? I was thinking about that, but it was either like not do a live or do a live. That was it, because we were eating all day, and to do a live, I try and save my videos for challenges. So, like, I don't like to do lives. They don't do as well typically. I only did one live that it did better than most of my videos, and that's when I got kicked out of the fish and chips.
I was watching when that happened. I thought, is this real? I thought, this is crazy.
You're like, some people set stuff up,
I was
and
like,
this
wow.
yeah. Is this guy really getting kicked out? But yeah, I did, and now that that restaurant's no longer around.
Yep.
Just that location.
Karma came back.
I guess so. I mean, if you guys actually, it was the same chain that I did the fish and chip live recently on, I believe it was Sunday night, but it did totally different location. The one I went to on Sunday was in Chilliwack, which was a good location there. Happy birthday from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's awesome, Barbara. Like I said, Pennsylvania is on my hit list for end of July, beginning of August. I'll be with Sean the Mouth, maybe
good ones in Pittsburgh.
Bob,
yeah.
He's around there. Josh is.
It's funny, he lives in Pennsylvania, but our challenge that we did together was in Delaware.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting,
Well, because he's probably done.
Oh, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Bob's probably cleared the whole state out.
When will you guys do the next challenge together, and what would be your preferred food type? So, next food challenge would be?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
It'd be pizzas tomorrow.
Pizza, yeah.
What is your
Again,
preferred challenge? What do you like the best?
I don't know. Like, I do well with like pho for yeah. Some
I've
people
never done one of those.
No,
That's funny. I've never done one.
Yeah, I think it might be like more of a Canada thing. Like, there's a few of those.
What are we saying?
Pho or pho. It's pronounced pho, but it's spelled PHO.
Yeah.
So it's like a Vietnamese soup
noodles.
dish and noodles.
Yeah, the egg and
Yeah.
the meat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's I do really well at them. They actually.
So, when you do them, I mean, I've seen a lot of your videos, do they, once it hits the table, you start, or do they let you cool down?
It
'Cause
depends
sometimes
on the restaurant. So most restaurants are pretty cool, and they'll let you cool it down. You take a few thumbnails and stuff like that. But there's some that are like, I don't
Yes.
get it, because there's this specific one in Vegas, and they don't let you cool it down. So they have this jackpot. I think it's like $1,200. and they don't let professionals do it, and then as soon as they put it down, you've got to do it, and it's supposed to be piping hot,
Yes.
like piping hot. So I don't get it, because they're almost looking for a lawsuit. They're looking for a lawsuit or something. I really don't understand it. But.
Yeah, there's one relatively close to my house. I've wanted to do it, but I've been hesitant because once it hits that table, you're starting.
What's your time limit?
They give you a generous 30 minutes.
Well,
So it's-
that isn't not, but that's not like a lot of time to cool.
It's
down,
not a
right?
lot. In fact, so Brandon, when he came through to visit, he did it, and he put 2 or 3 glasses of ice in
yeah,
it.
that's what
But
I was gonna
the
say.
caveat is you're going to drink the liquid.
So
you know.
I'm not totally opposed to that.
Yeah.
It's just you got to plan, like, okay, if it's 10-pound bowl, you're going to be adding 2 pounds of ice, so it's a
Yep.
12-pound challenge, really, and you do have to let it cool. But do they let you put it in before, or do you have to put it start and then put it in?
Well, the way this is set up over at the house, once it hits that table,
Yeah.
your time, you don't get thumbnails, you don't get
Nothing,
intros, you
yeah.
don't get nothing. And for those who don't know, it generally only takes some of us like maybe 2-3 minutes to do an intro, what we
Yeah.
talk about the food, and do a quick thumbnail. We're not taking all day, so
No.
they could afford to give us that time, but they don't.
Well,
want
even
to.
if it was honestly, even if it wasn't us, why would a restaurant want to do that?
Absolutely,
I
man.
don't get that. It's cool that they let you do it. It's almost like putting ice in soup is almost like putting coffee in a malt
Oh,
shake.
yeah. Who would do
challenge.
that?
Oh.
It wasn't us, by the way.
Who would put coffee in malt shakes to make them easier to drink? Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
You may see a video.
Amber would hate Australia. No free refills.
What? Oh, I'm definitely not going then.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to go with me now.
So, what's your preferred food type?
So, my videos don't do great on this, but I love ice cream challenges.
Right? Yeah.
But you know what? Almost any food challenge that has variety.
That's right. I agree.
I love variety in
Yeah.
food. So, for me, one of my weakest points is flavor fatigue.
Okay.
Once I start getting that flavor fatigue, I really have to focus in on that food and figure out, you're just going to
What
push.
are you gonna do? Yeah.
Pizza tends to be tough on me sometimes if it has
it's
to
all
be
the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I like to see if they'll go half and half sometimes.
I gotcha. Yeah.
But
I was
any
thinking
food
about
variety.
that. I was thinking about that when I was doing the Cece's pizza the other day, and I'm like, I was, getting towards the end. I'm like, it's not hard, but it's like it's still like
almost
it's
get
the
bored
same.
almost,
Yeah,
you know?
I think so. After 10 pounds of pizza, you kind of get bored.
Absolutely.
Karen says, hello, Eli. Nice meeting you, seeing
Karen.
you. Michelle, I love seeing you two together. Oh, thanks, Michelle.
Thank you very much.
Don't give her a kid size.
Yeah, they gave Amber a kid-size to-go cup.
Okay.
Had little cartoon figures on it.
I was mad. We had a long drive home.
Sean is on now. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I didn't know Sean was on now. I apologize to Sean for being on at the same time. Not that we meant to do it on purpose, but he
Right.
did say he was going to be doing it on Sunday as well. I saw Molly do Cookie Munchers with Dan and Riley. I'm not sure who Riley is.
I think they mean Andrew.
Andrew, cool. No more burger challenges, Scott. They're boring and everyone does them. Yeah, so you know what's funny is when people say don't do these challenges, or not necessarily that, but the other day someone said 5 pounds is too easy for you, for a pro like you, and I'm like, I don't make the challenges,
Right.
And not all the time. So if I'm doing a 5 pound challenge, okay, maybe I'm gonna beat it, but can I beat the time or whatever it is, right? And sometimes restaurants don't let you double up the challenges
That's
as
true.
well. I love this one. The other day, someone got mad at me because what did they say? They said, "Why did you?" Oh, what was it? They were talking about the order of my videos, and I'm like, and I was just kind of saying I don't necessarily post the videos in the same order that I do
Right,
the
you know what
challenges,
you're doing,
right?
yeah.
So they were getting mad at me for something about that. I don't know.
And I understand because I was sorry telling you, I've
Yeah.
got a video of mine on my channel coming out on Saturday that I did just before Christmas.
Right.
And it's just, for me, it depends on how long it takes to edit some videos. Some videos take longer to edit, make it look a little bit more appealing. And,
Yeah.
and honestly, sometimes I don't want to put out maybe 3 or 4 burgers in a row sometimes.
Yeah.
So sometimes that does play into it, but
It
sometimes
does, yeah.
it just happens.
And so, like, for you, Eli does his own editing. You guys will see his videos. He's got really well edited
sorry about
videos. He does really good edited videos. So, like, I look towards his videos to see, things I can do. I have an editor myself that does my editing. And so it's maybe a little bit harder to control some of the stuff that I put out. I know, like, I basically have all my challenges numbered, and sometimes I will download 5-6 videos and he just chooses this video or that video.
Okay.
So that's why
Yeah.
mine aren't always in chronological order. I do have, I guess I could have some say over it. He is on a different time zone than me. So
Nice.
when I'm sleeping, he's awake, and when he's sleeping, I'm awake. So sometimes it doesn't always work. That being said, I do have another video coming out probably next week by the time it comes out, and I have a new editor for that video. So you guys let me know what you think of the video. It would be a panzerotti eating contest.
Oh, okay.
You know what that is?
I'm thinking I do, but I'm not sure.
What do you think it is?
So Panzerotti. Now I'm on the spot.
Yeah.
It's a contest.
It's a contest.
Is it
Is
sweets?
No,
It's a sausage.
Oh, okay.
not a sausage. No.
Well, maybe I'm way off then. Is
Oh, look there. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you for the
that, I
super
was thinking
chat.
it was sweets,
Thank
but it's
you.
not sweets. Okay.
No, so a panzerotti is actually, it's like a calzone, but instead of fried, it's baked.
Okay. I'm way off then.
Yeah, and I think it has something to do with like a panzerotti. One of them is like folded over, and one of them has like a double shell or something like that. Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's a calzone that's cooked differently,
I've had some experiences with calzones.
I
Not
haven't.
always the best.
No,
That was actually my first loss.
really.
We was talking earlier about,
Yeah.
I was young and dumb and challenges. I didn't. It never
Didn't prepare.
Well, it never occurred to me that you could be cheated by a restaurant.
Yeah,
And
that's fun the first time.
Oh
isn't
yeah,
it?
it's fun finding out. A 5-pound calzone ended up weighing almost 13 pounds.
What? No.
Yeah.
Really?
So clearly I lost. But I don't have any video of it, unfortunately. I didn't even have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, we've all heard that story.
No, I probably did 10 or 11 food challenges before I ever even started a food channel. And I'm wanting to go back to where my first food challenge ever was. And I think
the first challenge or first loss?
first challenge
Challenge,
I've ever
okay,
done.
yeah.
I've actually got redemption on that challenge,
Okay.
by the way. But the first food challenge I ever did, they ended up closing down so they could move to a new location, and they just reopened this month. So I might be going back to where it all started.
Oh, full circle, hey?
Yeah, I'd like
Full
to do
circle.
that.
You go back and do all your challenges again.
At least the ones I never recorded, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I did. There has been, I think, there's been one loss that I didn't post.
Yeah.
It was from a while ago. It was, I think I had really bad. It's out there. Joel recorded it, but basically, it was kind of one of those that you got cheated on in a way. The first time I did it. Okay, let's put it this way. They have a contest every year to do this donair, and it's 850 grams. So it's just slightly under 2 pounds. The first time I did it, 2.2 pounds. I did it in like 3 minutes 45 seconds, but you only get 5 minutes.
Okay.
Donair meat's a little bit tougher,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So the second time, I told them that I was going to be bringing Joel out and whatever, and this was one of the things we talked about.
Oh, yeah.
They YouTube sized it for us, so it ended up being just over 3 pounds of donair in 5 minutes. So Joel, to give you context, Joel did it in a few seconds under 5 minutes, and it took me like 7.5 minutes. So I did beat it, but it was like I beat it not
Right.
not in time. But I had previously beaten it when they made it the way that they were supposed to make it.
You got
so.
YouTubed.
That's my excuse, anyways. We're gonna stick with that. It's my birthday. Matt says, "This is great. Love you, brothers." Thanks, Matt. Appreciate you stopping by tonight on this lovely Thursday night. You know? Love you two together, says Michelle. Leslie has been deleted. Karen Schwartz, hey Amber, when you do ask for a to-go cup, always ask for a plastic one. Usually they do have the plastic ones with the name of the restaurant.
There you go.
Yes, that's a good idea.
She says yes. That's a good idea. She likes it.
I like that.
She's over there working. Well, while we're having fun, she's over there working. I've been waiting for this collaboration. That's awesome, Brandy. Thank you so much for your super chat. Brandon is next level. Yeah, he is. He is. He actually ended up doing the milkshake challenge after us.
Yeah.
So.
That was another thing. So we called to go do the challenge, and when we show up, only 2 people were allowed to do it at the same time, and we had to sit away from each other, and which didn't make sense why you couldn't have 3. They had enough glasses.
They did, yeah.
But they didn't think, I guess, any of us were going to do it, and they
Probably
didn't
not.
want to watch all of us, and
they also made sure to tell us that they've got the new surcharge. So if we were
that was interesting.
have any tummy turbulence, that's my new
Tummy turbulence,
Tummy
I like that.
turbulence.
That's a good one.
That you'd have to pay a $35 surcharge.
So if you want them to clean it, you can clean it
You
yourself.
can clean it yourself, yeah.
But if you have that tummy turbulence and you say, I want you to clean it, they charge $35 additional dollars.
Now, what do you think of that?
You know, that's a cleanup. I don't mind them paying that. I mean, they give you the option. You're not forced to pay it, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I think that's a fair thing.
I've seen, and I'm sure you have too, in challenges where they have the mop of shame, where you sign the document saying you agree to clean it.
That's right. Yeah. That's not. I don't mind it, and that's probably because
You wouldn't want to clean up someone else's tummy turbulence.
Happy birthday! Thank you, Brandy Wilson. Well, the Bocanau is now you.
That's how you pronounce it?
Oh, the Bocanau.
Bocanau.
Bocanau. Thank you, Brandy. Appreciate that. Randy Santel shouted out Eli in his video. I heard about that. That's the word.
I haven't seen the video yet. I will say that the restaurant told him it took me 29 minutes to do that challenge, and it did not. It took me like 24, which is still longer than it should have. That's my fault. But whatever. But I added 5 minutes to my time. What's wrong with that?
I don't know. This.
It happens.
It happens. That's right. Matt Colin?
Coughlin?
Coughlin. Sorry.
Hey.
Getting old here. 2 of my favorites. Love you guys. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. Thanks again, Karen, for the super chat. Wishing me a happy 46th birthday. Michelle says happy birthday. Thank you. All right. What is this person?
There's been several of them, haven't
Several, yeah. We're going to have to remove that person. Hide user. There we go.
There you go.
All right. Matthew, what is going on, my friend? Yeah,
Matthew.
Doing well. You know Matthew?
Race car season is upon us. I know that.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Matthew sent me a message the other day. I started reading it, and I got distracted. And it was a long message.
Oh, yeah.
It was a long happy birthday. And so, Matthew, if I haven't responded to that, I do apologize. Life gets busy on the road.
It does.
You don't think it would. You're doing a challenge. They think you did a 5-minute challenge today, and that was it. But there's
a lot more to it.
There's a lot more to it. For instance, we were at the restaurant an hour before it started, and we were there for almost 3 hours.
Yes. And you don't realize it until it's over, how long you've been there.
Yeah, you come out and you're like, it's dark. You're like, what's going on?
The restaurant today, ice cream or milkshake, they had actually closed the doors, and they locked the doors so no one else could come in. We were still there.
Really
talking, everybody. The owner wanted to meet us, so
Eli just wouldn't leave. He just
we want more milkshakes.
More milkshakes. He was kind of shaking. He was actually, what I didn't know is they had a milkshake record. And I think I didn't end up trying that, but I think I would have probably prepared a little. I wouldn't have done the hot dogs earlier if I was going for the milkshake record.
I knew of it, but I didn't know it was a thing. You know what I mean? I knew someone had done that, but I didn't know it was like an ongoing quest for more to try that.
Yeah. So it was, maybe. I mean, we'll see. I don't think they do the challenges. So the Crown Candy restaurant, they only do challenges like weekdays between like 3:30 and 4:30.
They're very
possibly
time restrained, and you can't reserve it, and they will turn you away if they're busy. And they were actually pretty busy.
They were, and it makes sense though, because you take up a whole booth yourself.
Yeah, because you gotta sit by yourself. So we, not because we want to, took up 2 whole booths for 2 people. Yeah. Because they want to make sure we're not pouring in our pockets, I guess.
Yeah, and then Amber had to she took another booth. Right. So that was 3 booths.
Let us all sit together, and then they would have only had 1 booth.
That's right. Ryan, I'm sorry to hear that. That is not good news, my friend. I'm glad you're with us tonight, though.
I know.
Eli, we're in Texas. I live in North Texas. Would love to see you.
Well, I'm definitely planning on Amarillo and... Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm definitely planning on Amarillo and possibly 2 or more in the Dallas area. I don't know if I'll be going south of Dallas. I'm not sure. Okay. Be going through Oklahoma, Kansas, and Arkansas.
So be close. Close, anyways. I actually had a viewer come out yesterday, Curtis, and he came an hour to drive out to see my CC's Pizza Challenge. Nice. So that was really cool, right?
Well, how often do you get to see one of Canada's best eaters, in the States? You want to go see that.
That's right.
I did.
That's an event, right? Where you saw Joel?
No.
No, he did come out to see me, so
yes,
that was good. You guys are on my Facebook, and you love me. Absolutely. Joan Lightfoot says, happy birthday. Thank you, Joan. I hope you enjoy your day with Eli. Love you guys. Oh, thank you. Karen, pho is the best. So we are behind probably like 15 minutes.
We must be.
For sure, yeah. It's so pho. Never mind. I won't go there. Good. Sofa King. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking good. Sofa
there's
King.
One that's named something very similar in Ohio.
Eli's channel is either Eli Lessig or a guy named Eli. Actually, he's not even sure.
Right there, he named it right below.
Oh yeah, right there. Sorry.
Thank you, Sam, for doing that.
That's awesome.
Because we're behind.
That's right. Happy birthday, Scott. Love you. Can I get yeah? Let's see. Yeah. No, he's hiding it. He's hiding it. If he had a little bit more of the Canadian tan.
Right, there you go.
I was actually happy today because we were in the restaurant together, and I put my leg next to his, and he's like wondering what I'm looking at. I'm like, I'm not as pale as someone. This is nice.
I'll claim Irish descent. I don't know, but yeah, man, I lose my tan very quickly. Now,
you're tan, so you do get a tan?
I actually do. When I was younger, I would go from white to red.
Yeah. So a burn.
It seemed like as I aged, I actually started getting a little bit more tan.
Okay, yeah.
Mostly I get the farmer's tan.
Yeah.
Just the sleeves,
Well, that's all right. At least it's a bit of a tan.
And because I'm a driver by trade, actually it's usually my left arm that's usually only tan.
That's right out the window, right? Yeah. Michael says 5 pounds is a ridiculous amount of food no matter who you are. People that say that stuff surely couldn't do it themselves. Yeah, I mean,
if we had $1 for every time someone said that, we wouldn't even have to make videos.
Yeah, I love it though. You'll have a few of you viewers that'll be like, says the person, the armchair quarterback sitting on their couch at home.
Yep.
Yeah, and hey, if anybody wants to come out to a challenge that thinks 5 pounds is easy, I actually want to do that. I would love to see that for someone that wants to try whether they can or can't.
Yeah.
I've done one other challenge like that with Sarah's brother, Tommy, and he actually it was almost a 5 pound challenge on his first time.
That's not bad. And that would be above average.
That is definitely above average. So, and I would love to see more of that. So, if you guys are ever in the area and you do want to be in one of the videos, I wanna start doing that. So, just let me know.
Old dude can
Old
eat.
dude can eat.
He got to eat with Randy this past week.
Good luck on your guys' tour. How many challenges do you guys have lined up together? So we did 2 today. We've got 1 tomorrow and 1 on Sunday, and then we've got a flex day. We've got like 2 things sort of planned on Saturday, and I've been a little bit behind, so I didn't fully commit to either one, but it's either going to be a kind of a potato with barbecue.
So they call it a horseshoe. Now that's an Illinois.
No. They call it a horseshoe explosion.
Oh.
Yeah, so okay, so
I've never had a horseshoe, and Brandon tried to explain it to me, and I still don't fully understand. But basically, it's a lot of potatoes and a lot of extra stuff. There's
like
barbecue,
waffle fries and that.
and cheese and sides, and it's just a bunch of food. You
Okay.
know? That's a possibility.
Possibility of an explosion. So that's one of and the other one is a place called McCheesy's in Joplin. So we're leaning towards that. They did call me yesterday, and I didn't confirm. So I think we're probably leaning towards McCheesy's if we can confirm tomorrow.
And does that come with a milkshake as well?
I think it does.
I think it does.
Yeah. And but
Like milkshake.
if not, we're going to be going to probably do the horseshoe explosion.
Both of them seem good.
Yeah. Either way, I think
We're
both
gonna
be
eat good.
happy. Yeah, we're no shortage of food this weekend. Thank you, old dude can eat. I was actually. Did you do the challenge with him?
Yeah, with Cece's, yes.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
He also chose pineapple on pizza.
He did, yeah. I mean, I wanted ham and pineapple, but they wouldn't give me 2 toppings.
They wouldn't even do
They
that.
wouldn't even do 2 toppings, no.
So each Cece's, from what I understand, has
Yeah.
a very specific set of rules, and they to their own location.
Yeah.
So there's one in Texas that old guy did,
Yeah.
and you were only allowed to have pepperoni. They would not give you your choice. It had to
okay.
be pepperoni.
Okay. That's interesting because I think Brandon did one that was.
It was in Katy,
It was a
Texas.
contest,
Yeah.
though, right?
I'm not sure.
He's
if
done a
it's-
couple of those, but I think he did one that was a contest
Maybe
that
that's
was
what it is.
everything like the same cheese, same sauce, same pepperoni, all
Okay.
that. Yeah, so there was a guy that was actually talking about you two.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, the
from
person who
Curtis.
watched you, she, Lena? I believe?
Yeah, that's
She
right.
was our judge as well. That's pretty neat that went full circle there.
Yeah, totally. Scott, you know I love you, Eli. I've been enjoying your videos for several
Thank you
months.
so much, Brandy.
Yeah, now keep up the good work. I gotta go. Thank you. Appreciate that, Brandy.
Yes, thank you, Brandy.
Calzone is baked. Oh, panzerotti is deep fried, but the terms are very loose. I think this one was. Okay, that's good, Brett. Thank you. Brett is a really good guy. We talk quite often on Instagram. So very helpful with taking out rude comments.
Yes,
You know,
a
so
good
he is one of my moderators for sure. I don't have too many, but he is one of them.
Very nice.
Pizza places will say.
But you know what? You need the haters. You know, if you don't have enough haters, then what does that Cat Williams say? You gotta get more haters.
It's
right?
true. Eli and I were talking about this earlier. About he said that he had this video and a bunch of people are talking trash, and I said, "Give her here,
That's right.
give her here. You made it.
You made
As
it.
soon as they start talking,
No one hates you.
No.
You're not doing your job.
it's every once in a while. But the funny part is like. If you look at your they give you like a percentage score of like likes and dislikes. So I mean, you know if your videos are doing like 99.6% likes and 0.4, you're doing okay.
You're doing all right.
You're doing all right. David says the bobblehead was about $105. Yeah, so it's not cheap. Like I said, very appreciative to David.
Very
and,
nice.
The gifts that he has given. If you guys have not seen my T-shirt collection, this and about 39 other T-shirts
Very nice.
are from, or more, are from David. So
Can't
if you
beat
guys,
that.
no, I got my hot dog. I'm surprised he didn't say anything about this shirt. 2 of my favorite food YouTubers, so happy right now. Dylan, thank you, my friend.
Yes, thank you so much.
That is awesome. Yeah, 46 today. Had it made from dolls to custom made from dolls to you. Yes.
Very nice.
Really pallet jacks. I deal with them every day. Lucinda, how you doing? Says hello to David, Ryan, McMurray. Super fun seeing you peeps chat and recap. Happy birthday, Scott. Eli, one of our faves. New to your stuff, Scott. But I love your rapport, with the camera and the staff and the fans. Oh, that's awesome.
Very cool.
That's really nice. Yeah, I mean, I think...
He's got good taste in YouTubers.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
He does. And I think that Eli and I kind of have that in common. Kind of, we're not full-timers, and I don't think... I mean, I don't have plans of any time in the near future.
Not looking like it's coming for me either.
But I think we do try and just keep it real.
Absolutely.
You know? Treat
when
people
I first started, I was a lot more shy. You can see in some of my old videos, and I don't recommend you watching them. They're horrible. But, I've come to be more
personal and
I guess,
outgoing. Yeah. It is hard because at first I think it's hard to
it's hard to make a connection with the camera.
It is, and hard to know a lot of times who people are, and even just when people are like, oh, hey, Scott. It's like you're not used to that recognition at first, and it is a very unusual thing, but it gets more comforting after a while, right? So, just appreciate all you guys. Oh, Sarah's in the house. The bobblehead is awesome, David. Our girls love it. Yeah, they're just always... I have to hide it on them because otherwise I think
the spring's going well.
It's gonna exactly. And by the way, hello Sarah, how are you doing tonight? She did finally tune in. The LA Coliseum was fantastic. Glad race season is back. Lucinda says hi to Sarah. David, also when you get the chance, please send me your address. I lost it and can't find it on your videos. Okay, yeah, it's on my last video at the bottom, the P.O. box there. But I will definitely send it to you, David. My birthday is on the 12th. Well, hey, happy early birthday, Tasmanian Devil. Who is your favorite driver? Well, I don't have. Who's your favorite driver? NASCAR? Do you have one?
The one who wins. I haven't watched NASCAR since I was a kid.
You got no excuse. You're from the right state.
So, I'll say this. I think I was a classic Earnhardt fan when I was young.
Yeah.
And when my dad...
Junior or senior?
Senior.
Senior, okay.
And my dad and
I knew
Grandpa,
something.
they were both Earnhardt fans. And then Jeff Gordon hit the scene, and he was an Indiana boy. So we're from Indiana, and we're going to root for the home crowd.
Right.
I stuck with Earnhardt, and my dad and Grandpa went to Gordon, and that kind of created a rift in the family.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I see how it goes down south.
And then I don't know. I like Jimmy Johnson for a long time.
Okay. Well, I wish
every one of them's gone, retired.
I wish I could chime in, but unfortunately,
I could name some names, but I bet every one of them quit racing at this point.
Yeah. I mean, eventually everyone has to. Yeah. Sarah's message was retracted. I wonder what Sarah had to say that it got retracted. It sounds suspicious.
Couple times.
I think Brett might be on that. Yeah, 2 messages. So we'll have to see here. She was probably getting upset that I didn't say hello because she did. Yeah.
Well, in your defense, we're a few minutes behind too.
We definitely are. She probably thought I was ignoring her, and she loves that when I ignore her. Happy birthday, Scott from Shanty. Lucinda says, no worries. Michelle has a surprise face. Cage, thank you, my friend. Happy birthday to me. Appreciate that. Shanty says, hello, Sarah. Sean, how you doing, Mr. Wynn? Says, hello. We are all in love with Brandon. Yeah, so we are a bit behind. Hello, Sean. How you doing tonight? I'm going to whip through these. Hey, Scott Eats says, Sean, how you doing? P.S. Still waiting to see you in Vancouver, Washington. We'll be there this summer, guaranteed. That's going to be a 95% chance we'll be in the area, Washington State. Karen, so much fun watching you two chat. Very informative topics. Oh, that's awesome. Karen is, I'll tell you more about Karen later on. She's another great subscriber.
Awesome.
She was going to be trying to make it out to an event. Hey, Scott Eats, what was the hardest food challenge? So, I've had a few, like there's been a few losses over the 4.5 years. I think the hardest one that's just like would not be possible, like the absolute hardest one was the one that I did. It was a 9-pound hot dog challenge, and you had to complete it in 10 minutes.
Ooh.
Now, they were like, not just regular like boiled, they were like grilled hot dogs.
Little snap to them.
And then the buns, the buns we had today, well, these ones were toasted. So those ones that we had today were a little heartier than we would have necessarily liked.
Today was tasty, but they were tough.
It
was a tough challenge.
Those dogs,
for me.
Those dogs. No, they were. I mean, they weren't no Coney Island hot dogs.
No,
they weren't.
It wasn't that.
Have you ever had those?
I've had them
right.
not in the contest sense,
Yeah.
but yes.
Yeah. So I would say that would be the hardest one. I ended up finishing 4.5 pounds, so half the hot dogs in 10 minutes. And after my challenge, they just took it down. They're like, no, this is not.
Yeah.
I mean, really, they could have made it 10 hot dogs in 10 minutes, and that they could have kept that challenge, but they didn't. That would have been fair. Sean, I've also had one in that I failed recently. That was the 15-pound burger challenge. And then I also had one that I did complete, which was the Ballpark Pizza in Mission Viejo, California. Now, this thing was maybe 10, I'd probably say 11 pounds, but the challenge was I had done a 5-pound steak challenge the day before. And I had that, I could feel it still not digested
Our
in my
bodies
stomach.
do not produce or break down protein as
Yeah,
quickly.
especially something like steak,
Yes,
you know?
very
It's not like a
fibrous.
chicken, but just me, right on. Happy birthday. I got one this weekend too. Well, happy early birthday.
Nice. Just happy birthday.
Did you know that they have some kind of Mardi Gras celebration in St. Louis this weekend?
I did not.
Yeah.
There's some kind of sports ball game going on this weekend, too.
Oh, is there? Yeah. On what day is that? Sunday or
Is
something?
it Sunday? Is there some kind of
Sunday?
game?
There's some, I don't know. There's some sporting event on Sunday apparently. So.
Apparently, we're getting closer to the home team's area, too.
Yeah, we are. We are. That's true. But on Sunday we will be in St. Louis.
Yeah, we're coming back. That's
So
good.
it won't be in Kansas City, but I'm sure there'll be still something going on. Maybe the game will be going on while we're eating. That's kind of, I wonder, that'll be interesting.
That will be interesting.
What time are you eating?
2 o'clock on Sunday?
Oh, it starts like 6:30.
Oh, right, because you guys are a different time zone. Is it?
Yeah,
Because it's
yeah.
Vegas time, though, isn't it? What time is it?
Yes.
Well, it's 6 o'clock Eastern time. I don't know what time it is on the West Coast. Is
Okay.
That'd be like 2
So
o'clock.
it's 5
East-
o'clock here. So we'll just be done our. That'll be perfect. We'll
Yeah.
have our challenge, and then away we go. Not bad. Yeah, because I'm used
That was
to,
all planned, too, right?
Absolutely. That was part of my slick little schedule. I had my perfect schedule. If it wasn't for Brandon, I would never have discovered anyone. Saw him do pizza with Leah, watched her, saw him with Randy, started with him, saw Randy with Joel, found Scott, etc. Yeah, hey.
Hey.
And here we are, you know?
Going down that rabbit trail.
Yeah, and now we've got Eli too, so, you know, just another great competitive eater to join the roster. Brett's roster of ones that he watches there. Okay, David is awesome. Yes, David is. You are too, Karen. You know that. Eli and Bob from Brandon as well. Okay, so
All right. Nice. That's a
That's
great, compilation.
yeah. Michelle, can I play video games with this YouTube video in the background? I've got Tony Hawk paused at the moment. All I need is 100,000 in the warehouse. Oh, okay. Just subscribe to your channel, says Karen.
Well, thank you very much, Karen.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
That is awesome.
I really do.
Yeah. Sean says, hey, Scott, hello. Tammy's birthday next month. Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Thank
There's
you.
your PO.
Yeah, Brett's got the PO there. So if that's for David and anybody else that wants to send anything, you guys want to send spicy challenges for me and Sarah to do, or whatever.
I enjoy those. They're very good.
So surprise for Eli, I did bring some spicy chocolate tonight. It's only 9 million Scoville, so we're gonna do it live, right? No,
Oh,
no. So I know. I'm just kidding. He just told me earlier that he does not.
I will do it, and I hate it the aftermath. I
Okay.
mean, So I've been cramped up for a couple days because of some of these challenges, and you know, unfortunately, the videos do good for me.
They do, I know.
But,
They
man, I
do
hate
well,
it.
but it's the pain. I mean, viewers love the pain,
They
right?
love to see me in pain.
They love it though.
I guess.
You see they see Spicy
They
and
don't
they're
want to see
like,
me happy. They
"Oh."
want to see Eli get hurt.
That's why, like, what's that one that isn't there one that's a little north of here that's a spicy pizza one?
Yes.
So if we do the explosion, I might think about doing the spicy
Okay.
one. Yeah, we'll see, because I think the spicy one's only like 3 pounds, and
I
the
think
other
so.
one's like 7. It's kind of in the ballpark.
Alright.
Jeff Gordon fan back in the 90s, says
Yeah.
Tammy. Scott, that's Scott, not me. Nope, wasn't me message. Hi Sarah from Edie. How you doing tonight, Edie? Thanks for joining us. Eli, thank you for your response, says Rochelle.
Absolutely.
Love Amber's laugh there in the background.
Don't we all?
NFL season is over. Hashtag Detroit Lions.
Oh yeah. There was a lot of people. So I'm just north of Louisville, Kentucky. I do live in Indiana, but a lot of people in my area were very much rooting for Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, where I'm from, they don't even know what NFL is. No, I'm just kidding. They know there's. I'm sure there's a lot of people that do watch it, but I don't get out much.
Same here. I would probably,
Oh.
if I had more time, I would like to watch more college basketball.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched the
Did you
game.
play?
No.
No, you just
No,
like
I'm just a
watching?
fan to watch.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched a real sit down, enjoy a game in probably a couple of years, and that stinks. You know,
Yeah.
but I'm busy. I'm enjoying other things,
Yeah.
but
Well.
I would like to watch that.
You know, you're doing other active stuff, and so I mean, I did used to watch. I think like when I was in my 20s, you know, single, free time, all that good stuff. But now I do food challenges. You know,
That's right.
I think it's kind of cool experiencing different things. Karen says, "Are you using your new equipment for this live? The picture is so clear." No, actually, Eli brought his lights today, so that's
the
why it's so
lights
clear.
here.
However, my new equipment, I love it. I love it. Eli's showing me how to use it a little bit.
Trying.
Trying to, yeah. I think it's working out pretty good for the most part. There might be a little learning. So I have to film in different picture rates, is it?
Yeah, frame rate.
Frame rates. So I'm just learning a little bit about that. And then so like for action shots where you want something stabilized, you have to film in one rate. And then for like still pictures, you go with a different rate. So it does require that you're focused on what your rate is and your quality, and it's a very complex.
There's more involved into it than just
Yeah.
stay out and push record.
I mean, the eating ends up being the easy part for me.
It is.
Compared to some of the other stuff.
Editing is my least favorite thing about doing
Is
food
it?
challenges.
Yeah.
I wish I could just eat and call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have. I mean, I have an editor. But it's your videos are great. So
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I wish I could sit down. I think I don't have the focus to sit down and just do a whole video
All at once?
Yeah, I
Well-
gotta like take breaks.
Eli was telling me it takes them probably like 6 hours plus sometimes.
Sometimes because like I said, I work and I got a pretty good drive to and from work.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll get 15 minutes here, and that's not really enough time to get into that
Yeah.
mode.
Yeah,
And
there's
I'll
definitely
go 15 minutes.
turn the
there
computer
and-
on and put it in, and you get into the voices and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, he has great videos, and I just don't have time to do my own editing. I don't have the technical abilities, I think, is what it really is. But I like to eat, so I mean, I try to do as much of that as I can and save more time. Like for instance, Eli will do a video a week, and I try to put out 2 videos a week. So I do a little bit more eating right now, and then
Doing great too.
And then I think he's doing a bit more editing. So I think it shows almost like in the time that you put into something is what you get out of it.
It's very possible.
Nela says, happy birthday. Thank you very much. WL celebration. Is that true that alcohol burns first in your body instead of fat?
So I have heard some bodybuilders say you absolutely have to have 0% blood alcohol content before your body starts to burn fat.
Yeah, I've heard that too. That your
I don't know personally if that's the exact science, but I've heard that many times.
Yeah. So, I mean, when I used to like go out when I was younger, in my 20s, I didn't really like it. It's not like I ever got fat, so I never kind of worried about that stuff. Like I would usually go out and drink one night a week with my friends, go to the bar, but I never had any issues. And if I did get a little bit, because I would eat more too, right?
Oh yeah.
So I would kind of like feel it the next 2 days. I would see the weight, and then over the next 5 days I would diet, and then do that like a big meal, alcohol and stuff like that. But I don't go out and drink alcohol anymore, like I used to when I was younger. I mean, I'll have a drink, but
Sure.
Spicy chocolate is disgusting. Yeah, it's not. I haven't had it yet, but we can thank David. David sent us some chocolate.
I've had chocolate with a little bit of cayenne in it, just
Okay.
a little bit.
Not too spicy.
It's not bad if a little bit
by
heat.
itself.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Now it's. I mean, it's already pre-made into
Yeah.
the bar,
Yeah.
but it wasn't one of those bars that it was intentionally going to light you on fire.
Right.
It was just like,
meant to be
yeah,
nice.
It was enjoyable.
Yeah. Where most of the stuff I do is not meant to be
Right.
enjoyable. Adam says, hello, Scott and Eli.
Yes. Hi. Hello.
How you doing, Adam? Edie, hi, Scott and Eli. Happy birthday, Scott. Thank you, Edie. I appreciate that. This is Samantha. Oh, that's right. Sorry, Samantha. I'm going to always forget that. Adam is Samantha. I think that's her boyfriend's account, something like that. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I'm in Canada and I'm an NFL fan. I'm not saying that there's no fans. I'm just saying that in my area there may not be as many. Maybe I probably just don't know them. I'm sure there are, but it's not like fever. When you come out to the States, like there's fever.
Yeah,
like you go somewhere
true.
and you feel that a game is on. I love the all-you-can-eat sushi one. If you a beer hara and Tazayang all walked into a sushi restaurant. Sorry, I'm not sure if I understand that. Super Bowl is Sunday. Let's go Chiefs. That's Tammy. I think we're closest to the Chiefs, so
We'd have to be closer to them.
Kansas, and the other team is the
49ers.
San Francisco. So yeah,
I don't know where
we're definitely
it's
on this
played
side.
this year.
In Vegas.
Is it in Vegas?
It's in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, I
knew that. Yeah.
Go Sports.
Linda, how you doing? Thank you so much. Thanks for joining tonight. Austin, yes, your liver will fight the alcohol before fat. Yeah, makes sense. Karen Barber says, "Let's go, Taylor. I mean Chiefs."
That's what I say.
You're rooting for the Chiefs?
Taylor.
Oh, Taylor. Oh, Swift.
Taylor Swift, yeah, I know. It took a second. I'm like, Taylor. Thanks, Brett says, David. Let's go 49ers, says Linda. All right, we got a battle on our hands here. What's the weather like here? I don't know.
What was it? Is it in the 50s?
60. I'd say it was like 60. But
60?
I mean, during the day, overnight, I would say dips down to about 37. So you have a new subscriber, says Karen Schwartz.
Is that for you?
That's for you.
Hey, I'll take them all.
Karen's been with me for a while. So
All right. Thank
right.
you very much, Karen.
Yeah. Let's go 49ers, says Linda. What up, big guy? How you doing, Mark? It's going to be 77 here tomorrow, lower 80s the next few days after that. Poor David lives in Florida.
I feel so bad for you.
I know. I think it's Haines City, something like that. Haines City, is that? I think that's. Oops, I meant to say hi, Eli. You have a new subscriber, said Karen. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know.
I appreciate that.
You didn't have to explain.
Right.
I knew that, Karen. I knew that. Optimal World says, hey, Scott, happy birthday. Thank you. Hope you and all the girls are doing well. Yeah, the girls are back in Kelowna with their mom tonight, and then tomorrow they're going to be with Sarah. So Sarah gets all 3 girls. Woo! Woo! Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and most of Monday. I don't get back. So she's gonna have her hands full. Let's just say that. Yeah.
You might hear about it come Monday.
Yeah. I mean, she's usually pretty good. Like we
Yeah.
do kind of like our splitting of
Absolutely.
of parental duties. Like a lot of times she'll do brows and stuff like that, and I'll take care of the girls while she's doing that.
Very nice.
But yeah, we both chip in where we can, and I'm very lucky that she does cover. So,
Absolutely.
Brett, Eli, have you ever been cut off at an all-you-can-eat?
I've not.
Oh,
I'm not.
man. Let's look it up. All you can eat fish and chips around here, and maybe we'll do that on
We need to find
Saturday
that.
instead. Would you be into that?
That
Instead
sounds
of a
like
challenge?
fun. It sounds fun.
Yeah. I mean, not that we want to get kicked though, but I mean, he hasn't. He's a virgin to
That's
get
right.
kicked out. So
Can it happen?
can it happen? I don't know. Rachel says you both are amazing to watch. Thank you so much. Can't
Appreciate
wait
that.
to see in person. That is awesome. Are you planning to come to one of the challenges coming up? Ms. Taylor, let's see. Let us know. Hello, guy, watching from New Zealand. Big fan of both your channels, Marcus.
Oh, thank you so much, Marcus.
That's awesome. We've talked about this before. New Zealand is beautiful, and that's actually a place I've never gone.
Oh man.
And they do, I think, have maybe a few challenges, but it'd probably be something where you're going there to visit. I heard it's very green. Like I think of a very green, like lush, just a beautiful place to go. Sort of close to Australia, but and I'd probably visit there on my way to Australia or on the way back. Sorry you didn't get the reference. Abu Hera is Japanese eater and Tizu Yang is a Korean eater. They're both awesome. Have you heard of them?
I've not.
No,
I guess check them out.
Yeah, have to check that out afterwards. Let's see here. Can I highlight that? Oh yeah, I can't. Oh no, go away. Just trying to highlight the name and look that kind of up while we. Yeah, let's see here. Let's see if it comes up just by the last name. Japanese former professional boxer. No, Yuri Ibihara, Japanese surname. Anyways, we'll have a look at that later. I don't know if that's quite the. That didn't look like a eater, but
What it pulled up did not.
did not. Now YouTube. They'll probably pull up the name that is. Maybe we got duped there. Check these names out.
Ebahiri Mayo.
Oh, Mayo. Okay. Maybe here Mayo, Mayo. Is it a guy or a girl? Oops.
Oh, I think I may have
Mayo.
saw a couple of those
Oh.
videos, perhaps.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. 0 completion rate. I gotcha. Okay, so a female Japanese eater. Cool. Cool. Yeah, check that out. Right, let's see. Where did I get up to? Lots of birthdays lately, Scott. Yeah, I know. We had Bella's was in December. Livy's was in January. Sarah was in January, and mine's in February. So.
You know, I have to see, but I'm thinking I saw James Webb had a birthday
Did
line
it too?
today.
Okay.
Today.
Interesting.
Now he's on Australia time, so I don't know
Might
if that
be the
meant it
9th.
was yesterday or tomorrow. You know,
Because I think they're like typically, I think Sydney is like 16 hours ahead, something like that, and then 16 hours in the next day or whatever, or just 16 hours would be whatever it is. Yeah, actually, I've talked with James a little bit. I actually asked him to come to that party burger. Like,
okay.
I think, don't you think that would be like,
yeah.
that would be like a challenge?
That would definitely
That'd be a challenge because I know he's one of the greatest speed eaters and he's got a great capacity. So I wanted to do it with someone that would be like, can they do it? Can they not do it?
Because that, wow.
That challenge would be like, would you want to try that?
The 15?
Yeah.
No.
No. Right?
No.
Like, so it's got to be someone that like, and I have a feeling that you didn't want it because we talked about it. So.
Yeah, that's above my realm.
It was above my round. So.
But you know what? You came much, much closer than I would have, and I tell you what, man, you handled it like a champ. I mean,
I tried.
You took it down to the bitter end, though.
It was, yeah, and you know what? There was a few things I would have done differently that would have got me even closer, but I don't know. I'd love to try that again, but I don't think my capacity's quite there right now. Shanti says, "Happy birthday, Scott! Looking younger every day." I appreciate
Nice.
that. I shaved today. Kind of did a trim there. Karen said that I needed to do that the other day, so yeah, I was getting a little shaggy.
That new camera's gonna point out a lot more flaws.
That's
you know?
right. No. I got the smooth over. I got the smooth over effect that you guys all use. Let's see. Oh, Samantha says, "Eli, I just subscribed to you."
Well, thank you very much, Samantha.
That's
I appreciate
awesome. Look
that.
at that. That's awesome.
Loving that.
It's above average here, 50 to 60s during the days and 30s at the night. Usually snow covered here, still in Ohio. Yeah, so I mean, that's kind of what it is here-ish. Maybe a little tiny bit warmer than that by like maybe 5 degrees, but Optimal World said, "I subscribe to your channel."
Well, thank you
Eli.
very much. I appreciate you.
Yeah, that's awesome. He's got a lot of really good videos lately, so...
Doing the best I can.
One of the ones he just got cheated out of, you guys check that one out. He's got over 50,000 views on that video alone. I mean, they cheated. I mean,
You know, I'll say
you be the
this.
judge. You be the judge. It's
And what stunk about that was I was very complimentary. The food was tasty.
Yeah.
And the people that deal with me, who serve me the food, they had nothing to do with it, you know. So I didn't want them to take the brunt. And I was very polite and complimentary. I didn't want it to make them feel like I'm taking anything out on them, because I didn't.
Yeah.
And so the people who I had contact with was very nice. I think it's someone from behind the scenes, you know.
And we've talked about this extensively today. Like, there's so many times they YouTube size it. They don't want. There's someone that doesn't want it beaten, or they see the cameras being set up or whatever it is, and they just say, "Hey, a 6-pound burger is great, but like, wouldn't an 8-pound burger look better?" And they don't realize that it's not going to make a better video. It's going to actually. So if Eli did a challenge that was 6 pounds, like comfortably, like pretty good, did it, I don't know, whatever, 20 some odd minutes, it's fine. But he takes maybe, I'm not this challenge in particular, but it takes him 45 minutes to do an 8-pound challenge, and at the end he's struggling. Does that make sense for the restaurant as far as a video? People are going to see this guy going, oh, this is like, and the food doesn't taste any better.
Right.
After the first 5 pounds is always good.
Yes.
And then after that, that's when the word
starts going down.
So it doesn't make
people want to try it then.
Yeah, and so people aren't going to want to try it, and you want to promote this challenge for your restaurant. So, I mean, I don't necessarily think that some restaurants don't do it intentionally to spite someone, but I do know that sometimes they do.
Yeah.
The very first challenge the only challenge that I went to of Randy Santel's, I was actually, and the reason I'll talk about it, the restaurant's no longer there anymore, but it was supposed to be, I believe, a 6.5-pound challenge, and they purposely made it 8.5, so 2 pounds more than it was supposed to be. And I was in the back, and they told me that they had purposely made it bigger, but Randy didn't know, and Randy ended up not doing it. But so they had purposely made it bigger, and whether they did it to make him fail, what the exact purpose was, I don't know. But it seems like they didn't want him to,
absolutely,
to do it. But how old did I turn out? Graham, I turned 46 today. Yay, thanks chat for Eli's support. That is awesome.
Thank you.
It's 1:51 p.m. in Queensland and 2:51 in Sydney. Okay, so that is, let's see, that's 3 in Sydney, so what's that, 15 hours ahead? 15, oh no, it's way ahead, 16, 17, I don't know, something like that. I guess we take 8 minus 3 is 5, and then carry the 1, so 19 hours ahead. Something like that. Rachel Taylor says, night, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate that. That burger was for 2 people. You guys can do it. I know it. That 15-pound burger, honestly, the 15-pound burger was not even for, it was actually made for 20 people.
Yes.
it was funny. I had a comment saying 20. Because I think I put 20-person burger made for 20 people, and someone's like, "There's no way that's made for 20 people," and it's true. It's not made for. It has the equivalent weight of 30 quarter pounders with cheese. The weight. So the meat was 5 pounds. And then the bun on those were like almost like, I think it was probably like about 7 pounds if I looked up of bun. Like that's
It's ridiculous.
It was ridiculous. But they'd already made it, and like I knew nothing about it. It was kind of one of those things that I was trying to challenge myself to do, like, push my limits.
Right.
And just whatever showed up is what I was. It could have weighed 25, and I would have just been like, okay, I'll try it. You already made it. Like I've made it to the area, so. Edie says, I just subscribed to Eli too. That is awesome.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you all.
That is awesome. Jeff K, I made a massive homemade pizza for myself, and then I see you guys live. That is awesome.
That's a good night.
Yeah, I wish we could have some of that as well.
It'd be nice.
We'll have some pizza tomorrow, right?
Sounds good. Do we? It's funny. I haven't really checked much. Do we get to pick the topping? I think we do, don't we?
I believe when I saw it, it was just cheese.
Oh, okay.
The one that I saw, but I don't know because you said Brandon did it.
Yeah, but I've seen so many pizzas he's done. It's
I
hard for me to
know.
remember which ones are which. I know if he gets to choose, he
Yeah.
will pick black olives as a
Okay.
one topping.
Oh, weird.
That's
Interesting. That would be.
It's like
that-
an uncommon one.
That would be my one topping that I would choose not to have. Would be black olives, but. And I thought my one topping would be pineapples, but after the CC's challenge, I think I'm going to change that from now on.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Let's just say when the video comes out, you guys will see what I mean. I had half of it ham and half of it pineapple. The side that had pineapple probably weighed close to 2 pounds more than the side with the ham. The ham was very sparse, and the pineapple.
And like Brandon said, it probably costs more to put the ham
And
on.
that's why
It's more cost-effective.
they wanted to even out the price of the left side and the right side. So how much ever in ham they put on, they put that much in pineapple as far as price, not as far as weight. Let's see here, Bert. Eli's an awesome guy. Saw him on Brandon's channel.
The many challenges of the Brandon, I'm very thankful for him.
Yeah.
Great guy.
He's awesome. I got to meet him today, if you guys didn't hear earlier. A really great guy. Honestly, I wasn't sure what to expect. I know he's very funny on his videos, very quirky, but all around a really, really nice guy. Like, I don't know if you guys ever get a chance to meet him. Very personable. We had a really good time today. He just came out to support us. He did a little bit of extra video footage.
Awesome guy.
Definitely. Graham, 46. Shocked. Yeah, absolutely. That is awesome. I am 46. I know. Old man. Michael got it. 100,000 in the warehouse. Congratulations.
Nice.
Sean the Mouth. We were talking about him
Yes.
earlier. How you doing, Sean? I just got finished with my first YouTube live. Went to Applebee's for all you can.
Oh, nice.
So, Sean, we heard about this. Michelle was telling us that you were doing a live, and I told her that I thought you were going to be doing one on Sunday. I remember you saying that earlier. So, if she said to collab with you, and I didn't even know you were on. So, maybe next time. Maybe Sean and I will have an eat off.
There you go.
An eat off. Yeah, I think. If you guys don't know, Sean is a very good eater. He's
Yes, he
very good eater, and he's improved greatly over the last
Have you
year or two.
done an Applebee's? Have you done?
We don't even have Applebee's.
I didn't know if you did anywhere on in the States or anything.
Yeah, so like we've actually got Olive Garden. That's like the one thing that
Okay.
you guys can do that. And do you guys have IHOP?
Yeah.
Yeah, so IHOP and Olive Garden are kind of like the two that we have the same. Tom says Jay Webby's birthday is tomorrow, the 9th. It's already the 9th. Yeah, so that's
Okay.
what you were saying.
That's why
earlier.
you're celebrating it today, because tomorrow.
Exactly.
Time traveler.
He's from the future.
I guess.
He is very futuristic with the amount of food he can eat. Happy birthday. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. Celebrated it today, our time. LOL. Oh, his birthday, yeah. And happy birthday. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate that. Thanks, Tom, for the heads up on Jay Webby's birthday. Sean the Mouth Eats. Sorry I missed the beginning of your live. You guys did a pizza challenge earlier. So No,
it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow we got the challenge. Today we started off with
Hot dogs.
hot dogs.
Some
yeah.
good ones.
Some hot dogs. Yeah. It's Steve's Hot Dogs here in St. Louis. Well, here as in the area of
Yes.
St. Louis.
Great guy.
Yeah, Steve was an awesome guy. We had some good hot dogs. We had a short 4-minute time limit if we wanted to get our meal for free,
Yes.
and a half an hour if we wanted to get some barbecue sauce.
Yes.
So we got some barbecue sauce, and we'll leave the rest for.
You have to watch the video.
You have to watch the video. That's it. And then we did after that.
The milkshakes.
Yeah. Were they?
Malted milkshake.
Is it malt or a milkshake or a malted milkshake?
It's called. Was it called the malt challenge?
It's like the 5 malt challenge, but what's the?
Same thing.
Is it?
A malted.
Well, he was kind of saying there was something you were asking.
So,
about this. Like, I'm leaning on you on this one.
The way it was described is they add a powder to make it malty,
Maltier.
right?
Okay.
With
these things.
vanilla being the least amount of additives to the milkshake itself. And I guess it's just because if you want strawberry, they add real strawberries or real bananas. They're bananas.
So what you're kind of really telling me is that the vanilla would be the easiest.
Well, I guess it's the same volume, but they more or less said you don't want to.
I'm razzing him because
I did go all vanilla.
Yeah, he did go all vanilla, and I chose a few different. I only had one vanilla.
Ask a very popular Canadian group, the Bare Naked Ladies,
Mm-hmm.
what's the finest of the flavors of vanilla.
Okay. Well, I did not know that.
Vanilla is the finest of the flavors.
But you want to hear something? Is the vanilla actually the one that I did took me the longest? I think was the vanilla, and it was my first one.
Because it's the toughest.
Yeah. I'm reeling back in this one. I'm like,
Now you did a variety. Did you have a favorite of the ones?
honestly, I think the strawberry was
pretty
the
good.
most flavorful.
Okay.
It wasn't overly sweet, so a lot of them that like typically strawberry is overly sweet, but it was it was really good. Let's see here. Gotta go back here. Oh wow, look at this. We got a lot of messages now.
Man, nice.
Pineapple definitely is heavy. Yeah, it's heavy. Sometimes it makes pizza easier, but
Sometimes, yes.
this wasn't necessarily one of them. I want to tell everyone that I had COVID last week. Scott called me every single day to see how I was doing. That's what a great man he is. That's why I'm so proud to have him as a friend. Oh, thanks, David. Appreciate
Nice.
that. That's awesome. No, I mean, David is a good friend, and we've just become friends over competitive eating. And so, yeah, no, I'm very lucky to have him as a friend. And when we go to Florida, we're going to definitely visit him. I think anybody that knows him, that comments here regularly, knows David and knows he's got the heart of gold. So we all appreciate him. Graham, I was honestly thinking 35 to 36. So that's good. A decade, you know?
Absolutely.
How old did you think I was?
Oh man, I'd probably go mid-30s.
Okay.
I'd actually,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he did think I was younger than him.
I did.
Yeah. Eli is 37, right? No.
I must have aged worse. I'm 41 years old.
41. Okay.
Yes.
He's 41. So he's pretty good shape himself for 41, guys.
This is what two young daughters do to you.
I've got
I'm
two young
20.
daughters. Yeah, he had his daughters in his 20s, and I had mine in my 30s. And I guess I'm trying to think what came first, the 40 or Olivia. I think Olivia, and then I turned 40. So it was really close there. Hope you feel better, David. That is sweet of you, Lucinda. Graham wants to know what your favorite food is.
Oh man, it depends on the day of the week, but you know what? It's hard to beat a good burger, like a real good.
Really?
one, you
Okay.
know?
Okay. I think burgers. Oh no. Okay. No.
'Cause I'm still not
Are you
tired
talking?
of
Are you talking like challenge burgers or regular burgers?
Okay, so
Because there is a difference.
There is definitely a difference. And no, most challenge burgers are not as good as like a custom made, just
Yeah.
one-off burger.
Yeah, like a brioche bun. Like
Right.
a nice. Yeah.
I will say though, if you get a chance to go, go to Chelsea Tavern
Yeah.
in Delaware.
Okay.
They make their buns.
Mm-hmm.
They grind their own beef.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking a really first class challenge.
And it's a challenge too.
It's a
That's
food challenge.
crazy.
Yeah, the buns. A lady comes in every morning and makes the buns for the restaurant.
Wow.
They're made right there at the restaurant.
You just got to go to Delaware.
I did that challenge with Bob, and it was delicious.
Okay.
And you get a nice thin mint for
And
dessert.
he does have some shares in the company. I just
But that's a very, very tasty burger for a challenge.
Yeah.
It's not an overly big one. It's just very well done. They take pride in their food.
Now, so burgers are your favorite. Now, I don't necessarily have like a favorite food that I like because it depends on the day. Is there something that you don't like?
I'm not a fan of mushrooms. Most people
Even
know.
fried?
So now we got what we call fried mushrooms in Indiana, the morels. They deep fry them.
I know, but okay, yeah.
All right, so all you taste is pretty much batter. It's crispy, because the mushrooms are so
So
thin.
it's hidden, yeah.
But honestly, mushroom flavor doesn't bother me.
It's
I
the
don't
texture.
like the texture.
Yeah, I get that.
Honestly, going back to favorites.
Yeah.
Give me breakfast. I love breakfast.
Yeah,
food.
yeah.
Just breakfast. Give me some home style potatoes
Cheapers.
and some.
Yeah, what
eggs.
kind of breakfast? Because like I had like the the ham, the eggs, the pancakes. Is that kind of, or like kind of like a gravy and grits and?
Less that. I'll not turn down some good home style biscuits and gravy, but
Yeah.
man, I love some bacon and eggs
Yeah.
and
Yeah, you like pancakes, waffles,
like
or French
pancakes.
toast?
French toast.
French toast?
Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
the French toast.
All
over
right.
that. That's just what I grew up with.
Yeah. All right. Well, we are. Let's see here. Eli, favorite food. Hope you're feeling better, David. David, how you feeling now? Yeah, David's starting to feel a little bit better on and off. I know that. Yesterday was a good day. Today wasn't as good, but I tried it out. So just wanted to see how live worked. I might do the Infinitos Pizza Buffet with Josh. That's done on a Saturday. Has done on this Saturday evening though. Okay, yeah, we might tune in. Depends what we're doing. We might be going to Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mardi Gras apparently. I don't know much about it. I just saw things to do in St. Louis this weekend, and Mardi Gras was one of them.
We can get some beads.
What's that?
We can get some
Yeah,
beads.
yeah, heck yeah. I mean, we could maybe even earn something.
You never
if we
know.
want, right? I've heard of Steve's. Yeah, Steve's hot dogs were good. I like them. They're very, very delicious. And it is I would say it's more of a competitive eaters challenge. I mean, it's kind of a weird challenge. That's one of the unique kind of, if you beat it in 4 minutes, you get it free, but if not, it takes a half hour, you get the sauce in half an hour.
Yeah.
So it's a huge gap between 4 minutes and 30 minutes. So, and honestly, to get 4 minutes, you're gonna have to be a competitive eater. Like,
Yes.
not and
So, I guess the toppings, I don't think it varied that much, but they weren't really measured. So
Right.
I don't know an exact weight on it. The dark horse is definitely the buns. You're not eating
Yeah.
a normal hot dog bun there. Very good though.
Yeah, that was definitely the hardest part. The toppings were not bad. Like the way that I described it is that if they were cut in half, and the bun on the top and the outside were heartier, a little heartier, and the ones on the inside had the dog and the toppings. So it kind of took you by surprise. But
Yes.
to beat 4 minutes, I don't think they're gonna get anyone that's not a competitive eater beating it in that time. But there was a couple of other competitive eaters that didn't as well. So, and I think there was only one person on the board that had less than 4 minutes.
I believe so.
Yeah. So, guys, we'll have to check that out. Ham and pineapple rocks. You know it, David. You know it. Sean said he had a contest this year. Holy, we are behind. Karen, I hope you're doing better, David. Yes, Scott, this is awesome. Scott is an awesome friend. Oh, thank you, Karen. He had a contest last year, right? Who was that? Who was Sean talking about?
Maybe Brandon.
Maybe. Gaines, yes, Gaines made it. No fighting this time, Gaines. I want to keep you on here tonight, so we're gonna be amicable. We'll say that. Malted milkshake. Okay, there we go. I was swimming at the gym, but here I am now.
Nice.
That's cool. There's a pool here at our new hotel. There wasn't at our last one. It seemed like there was a pool in the hallway. It was it was very humid in there. We'll call that.
Yeah.
Malted milk. It's like a powder. I'm kind of taste like those chocolate
Chocolate
Whoppers.
Whoppers,
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't say it tasted like chocolate Whoppers tonight. I'll have to send you some. You can put it in your smoothies. Yes, David actually bought me a blender for my smoothies.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a really cool one. Vitamix, I believe, is
Oh,
the
that's a
brand
good
name.
one.
Oh, yeah, top of the line.
I heard you can put like a tree stump in there and it'll liquefy it.
I mean, I'm gonna try. No, I'm not. Don't worry, David. I'm not gonna do that. I think there's a. Oh, maybe he's talking about there was a. He had a contest last year, Steve.
Very possible.
Possible, yeah.
I can see that.
Sorry, Sean. I finally got on it. I think there's like a malt soda and separately a malt milkshake. Yeah, it's a malt milkshake. This one. Try a double peanut butter triple malted milkshake. Bomb. Yeah, right. Maybe we'll have to go back and try that at the Crown Candy. Maybe if they'll have us back, right?
Right.
They'll. I do want to go.
They're very nice people, though.
They were. We won't give away too many details about it, but they were really nice there. So,
Yes.
Scott, you look so handsome with your ginger brother. This is Gaines here. Yeah, he's.
Maybe saying I make you look good.
I think-
just being in the same frame with you, like God, you know.
I don't know. Maybe he thinks we look both good because we're like brothers. You know.
You never know. I'll take that
Yeah,
one.
take that. That's right. No problem, Ryan. Cheers, Scott. You look no older than 25. You have great skin. I appreciate that. I did something funny because someone said they wanted to know what my skincare routine was. So I did a little video today of my skincare routine, and it took like 5 seconds, but I did a video, and it might be in an upcoming video. Feeling better, Karen. Thanks for asking. Still coughing, but feeling much better. And I tested negative, so I don't have it anymore, which is great.
Absolutely.
Happy birthday, Scotty. Thanks, Jade. How you doing tonight? I had my first kid when I'm 19. When 19, my youngest 23. Yeah, that's more like a little bit more like you guys.
22.
22, yeah.
22. Amber's 22.
Okay. 3 kids, 22, yeah. 3 kids under 5 was fun. Oh my gosh. That's when I knew to quit, when I had to, after the 2. No, most gingers don't like mushrooms, but that's no big deal, Eli.
You know, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a fact. It's a fact apparently.
I'll accept that.
Thanks. Scott, I've seen you eat a ton of sushi. Haha, is that your favorite food? I think, yeah, you know what, Sean, I like sushi. It depends on the day. Sometimes I want something greasy. A lot of times I can go, sushi's like a good...
It's not from any gas station, though.
No. Only 7-Elevens will do. Taco burger, my fave. Add taco seasoning and shredded cheese to raw hamburger. Mix patties or meatballs and cook yummy. So meatballs. What do you think? What do you think of meatballs?
I like them. Have you ever had a 3-pound meatball?
Not yet. I mean, not a 3-pound meatball, no. Have you?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe something we should do.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Sunday. All right.
All right.
Stay
It's a
tuned.
date.
Feel better soon. David, yes, agreed that Scott is a great person. Oh, thanks, Karen. Happy birthday, Scott. Thank you, Cody. Justice for Cody. Oh, Cody's back. Cody and Gaines were...
Oh, got you.
Yeah, they're the two. Happy birthday, Scott.
I like that.
We got the hearts for David. Graham, crepes, French toast, waffles, pancakes. So I actually had a all-you-can-eat crepes place near me recently, and they wouldn't let me film in there.
Oh.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me film. So I said, I'm not going to eat 100 crepes today. I said,
Right.
Yeah.
If I can't do something stupid on camera, I'm not doing it.
No. I only do stupid stuff on camera.
Right.
Eli should do the fried mushroom contest out here in Chester County, Pennsylvania.
You know, I would be 50-50 on that because it's a texture thing, but fried food would change the texture.
That's kind of true. We'll see. I mean,
Right.
when is it? When is that? Yeah, we'll find out when it is. Maybe he'll come out in July. Hi, Eli.
But Sean's a good eater.
Sean,
a great eater.
Yeah. He is.
So I've probably not fared so well against Sean.
That's all right, though, right? It's
That's
all
right.
about the fun. It's all about the fun. And you wouldn't probably have to pay for it.
That's true.
This contest, maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't, but you get some.
We're supposed to do a pizza contest or a challenge at Divino sometime.
Who's that?
Me and Sean.
Oh, okay.
We've never officially set a date for it, but
Okay.
because I'm like 9 hours away.
That's a close, right?
Yeah.
No, that's funny though, because like 9 hours is like the closest other competitive eater. Well, yeah, Steve the Rabbit is about 6 hours away,
Okay.
and then like I don't know who else. There's not very many around me at all. Everyone thinks Joel's close to me because he's in Canada. He's probably like
Canada's kind of a larger place.
It's like I think if I had to drive to him, it'd be like 40 hours.
Oh wow.
30, 40 hours. Sean, that sounds like an awesome challenge. I love mushrooms. You're a very lucky man, Scott. Thank you, Gaines. I appreciate that. Let's not be so rude. Does Eli like girls? Grits, sorry.
I like both. And actually, it's funny because when Amber and I would go on our little breakfast dates to Cracker Barrel, a lot of the times grits was part of the meal, and
Okay.
she don't like her grits.
She doesn't like the
No
grits.
grits for me.
No grits for Amber. I like the grits. I like cheesy grits too a lot.
Okay. Is that like a hash brown, or is it like...
Grits is, what was it, like ground corn, right?
So you guys can tell I'm Canadian, because these foods, like, I love to try them, but I mean, I only get this far
So
south.
I believe grits and polenta is similar,
Okay.
but grits is runny.
Okay.
It's very popular in the South,
Yeah.
Some
and
people make it sweet.
It's
sweet.
sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it with black pepper.
Butter and sugar.
If you haven't been to Cody's Hot Dogs in Bulverde, you gotta go. His dogs are hot. All right. They're hot dogs. Smash burgers. Yes, Curtis. Curtis, how you doing? So Curtis came and joined me at Cece's. Awesome. Yeah.
Very
He
awesome.
did a YouTube live there. So, and he was the one that was actually talking about you guys doing the challenge before, and old dude can eat. Is that?
Yep.
I just asked my friend who is also ginger if he likes mushrooms, and he said no due to the texture.
It makes her skin burn.
Yeah, that in the sun.
The sun.
80-20, maybe even Wagyu. Oh, I hate chocolate Whoppers with a passion. Eli, how many pickles can you fit in your mouth at one time?
That's a great question. I've never attempted that.
I'll say 58.
58
58.
slices?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. I was the one who asked about the skincare routine. Well, like I say, watch the upcoming videos and you will see the skincare and hair routine all within a couple minutes, you know?
All right.
Yeah.
Very detailed.
How long do you do on the treadmill? I don't really do treadmill that often, maybe once a week for 40 minutes. I do more weights. Will you come to Nova Scotia ever? Do you do the King of Donair challenges? I think I will. I know that's one that Joel's done. Have you heard of that one?
You were telling me about Donair, but I don't remember you telling me about that specific challenge.
Yeah, I don't know the exact challenge. I think they've done a couple for him. It might have been like a 10-pound Donair or something like that. So, crepes are incredible. Yeah, they can be. Depends what you put on them.
True.
If you guys have ever checked out mine and Joel's video on my channel that we were talking about earlier, a 10-pound crepe challenge. Now, the interesting thing about the 10-pound crepe challenge is one of the challenges I did right before we were talking about French fries and how we get the hiccups if we have too many. So we had done a challenge, and for dessert, we were going to go do these crepes. And so this one challenge, I started getting the hiccups. It was a place called Nikki Bella's Marina. and I started getting like really it was starchy, and I was getting the hiccups because I didn't want to fill up because I knew I was doing another challenge afterwards. So I was using very limited water, which made me hiccup with the French fries. And I won't tell you what happened. I'll let you guys watch the video. But then right after that, we did the crepe challenge. If you guys haven't seen the crepe challenge, if you like seeing Joel suffer in challenges,
And who doesn't?
who doesn't? I mean, go check that one out. So just to put into perspective, Nikki Bella's first, watch that, and then go over, watch the crepe video, and that'll give you a day in the life.
Give you some perspective.
And give you some perspective of what was going on. Let's see here. This is the best day of my life, Cody. Thanks, Cody. Mushroom contest is always like the second weekend in September. Yeah, I'm still up for Davino's if you ever get out this way.
I would definitely love to do that. I would.
Well, him and I are going in July, so